Hello fellow woodworkers, and welcome to this week's edition of the Garage Workshop and my workshop blog for July. Roll the intro. So July has flown by, and it's been another mixed month for the channel in terms of the main metrics. Views were down this month, although they were still 5,500, which is an amazing amount. And also watch time was down by about 175 hours. But again, I still managed to get over 500 watch hours. Subscribers also down a little bit. We added 29 to the channel this month, which gives us a total of 1,685. And in terms of the videos that have dropped this month, I've had my first, what I would describe as viral video, which was my router rail guide video, which came out 2 weeks ago. It performed amazingly well, and as we stand today, it's had well over 1,200 views, but it had over 700 views over the first couple of days, which for the Garage Workshop and a video that I drop is amazing. I'm normally about 200, 300 each day. A lot of people picked up and watched that video, and a big thank you to if you were one of the people that watched it or added a comment. It was a really popular video, so obviously my #1 video this month. Second was last week's video, which was on the trend CRT Mark III router table. Again, a really nice amount of support for that video. Some great comments. Nice to hear that so many of you viewers of the channel have got that. And since I've built it, I have come to the realization that it does need to be embedded into some sort of unit. And now that the Garage Workshop is almost completely finished, there will be an upcoming workshop tour. I am looking at the flip top rotating tool cart that my bandsaw and drill press are on. And to be honest with you, I just cannot see that unit staying in the Garage Workshop. It doesn't fit with the other units. It's quite big, it's quite bulky, and in a workshop that, although I've got a lot of room, is still fairly small, every single item in here has to really give bang for the buck in terms of space and what it's useful for, and I just don't see that that unit is going to last. So an upcoming video I think is going to be replacing that unit, building a more custom built one where my trend router table can go in. So keep your eyes out for that. My third video this month was the busy week when I told you about my school and my Ofsted inspection, followed by the June blog. Now coming in at 5th, and it surprises me every month because it hangs around there all the time, is my high-end die compressor review. It's never been out of sort of 7th or 8th position in terms of my overall views for videos, and again it's being watched quite often, quite regularly. Again, I'll put links to all of the videos that I've just talked about in a little playlist in the video description for this video, but it continues to surprise me, that video. So a massive thank you for all of you for continuing to watch the videos and for commenting. Had a lot more comments when I've asked you direct questions this month, and it's much appreciated. Let's move on to some of the things that I've been watching on YouTube this month. So my first video recommendation this month comes from Rob, the Weekend Shedhead channel. I love Rob's channel. I've mentioned him before. I always watch his videos. I think he's a great content creator, and I really enjoy watching his videos. But this one did make me feel a little bit better. It's on the Parkside wood lathe, and I was pleased to see that although Rob ended up much better than me, that I wasn't the only one who struggled. If you're thinking of buying a Parkside lathe, you can watch my video, again, link in the description, or it'll be on the playlist in the description. Watch Rob's video on the Parkside wood lathe. It was just brilliant. So if by any chance you're watching this, Rob, really great video. I picked up lots of good tips from it. So my first recommendation this week is the Parkside wood lathe video from Rob at Weekend Shedhead. So my second recommendation this week is somebody who you may think, if you've watched my Maker Central videos, you may think I'm obsessed with him. It's Colin Furs. Now this video Comes off his Too Much Colin Furze channel, which is his second channel, which also has over 1 million subscribers, and it's documenting the process of adding the sort of double turntable garage for his DeLorean that he's building under the front of his house, attaching to the tunnel. If you don't know what any of this is about, go onto YouTube and go down the rabbit hole that is Colin Furze. You can watch from the very beginning, from his very first tunnel all the way through to where we are now. What I like about these videos that are on his second channel is they're not the big long epic videos, which are also very good, that he has on his main channel. They're little bits of sort of bites of different things. He's laying a lot of concrete in this video, and I'm actually thinking of an upcoming project where I'll be laying some concrete, which I've never done before. So super useful and just really good. It's a bit like a sort of outtake video without the outtakes, if that's the right term, but really worth a watch. And if you are a Colin Furze fan, let me know in the comments what you think of this second channel and the videos that he's putting on it. So my second recommendation is update number 10 on the new concrete system from Too Much Colin Furze. My third video recommendation this month is of course Peter Millard, and this video is very close to my heart because in it he reviews a tool that I reviewed on my channel, again link in the playlist, a while ago, the Evolution sort of circular saw that comes with the track. Now I do have to say Peter's video is light years better than mine, as you would expect from somebody with the amount of subscribers and, you know, the knowledge and experience that Peter's got. But it was a really nice video of the product without focusing too much on the fact that it, you know, it's a sponsored video or it includes a promotion. Just a really good honest review of what I think is a really good tool. Peter's also done another video which I'll just briefly mention on the different rail systems, and talks about the new Evolution rail. So if you've got an Evolution tracks or anything with an Evolution rail on it, watch that one as well. But this is my recommendation, the all new Evolution track saw and accessory video by Peter Millard. My last video recommendation this month comes from 731 Woodworks, which I have mentioned on the channel before. This is not a channel where I watch every single video. I am subscribed to it, but I tend to sort of drop in and drop out of videos on this channel depending on what I'm after, really. But this is a really good video. He's at the Woodcraft show in 2024 Woodcraft show somewhere in the US. I can't actually remember it is now, but he finds 10 amazing woodwork tools that are on another level. Now, I won't spoil the video and tell you what they are because it is worth a watch. It's not a very long video either, but a really interesting video. And for me, it's nice to see the things that you can get in other countries, and certainly if you live in the US, you have a better opportunity to buy products we can't buy in the European Union, and you'll know what those products are. I'm thinking particularly about having a dado stack on your table saw, which we obviously can't have in the European Union. But it was just a really good video, and it was nice to see the sort of range of new products. So if you've got a little bit of time spare, I recommend I found 10 amazing woodworking tools that are on another level from 731 Woodworks. So lastly this month, just a couple of things that I've bought myself. If you watch my Trend round table video, you'll know that I bought that in the Amazon Prime Day. And one of the other things that I picked up was this Trend, what it describes as a beginner router set. It's a set of 12 router pieces, which there, hopefully you can see them, which should cover everything that you need when you begin routing. I have to say, I'm really impressed with the quality of these Trend bits. I mean, obviously they probably sell much higher quality individual router pieces, but for a basic set, I want to say it was something like $12.99. I'll put the price on the screen, but a really nice basic set, which I just thought they're going to last. They're obviously a good make, and it comes on top of this other set of router bits. Now I know what you're thinking, why buy so many router bits? But this set I don't think are as good quality and may not last as long. I found these in Parkside. Now these aren't a recent middle of Lidl item. I think they were out about 3 or 4 weeks ago. I went into a Lidl I don't normally go into. I saw them in there and they were reduced. Again, it's another set, very similar to the Trend set, and again there's 12 of them, very similar, but some of the bits in this one are different to the Trend set. So again, every sort of major thing that you need covered in that set. So if you are out and about going to a Lidl, it's always worth having a look to see if you can get one of those. And lastly, my Lidl Parkside screwdriver, electric screwdriver, which has featured on this channel a lot. If you remember earlier in the year I burnt it out, is now back out in stores, but I've decided not to buy it this time. It's because the drill driver, Parkside drill driver, which I reviewed earlier in the year, is really good, and I wouldn't want to swap back from it. Lidl have made a sort of conscious policy lately of selling their tools at lower prices, but not including either a battery charger or a battery, which means the overall price, yes, is lower, but it does mean you have to then either have the battery system or you need to buy the battery and charger, which, to be honest, all the major manufacturers do that. Lidl are just sort of coming to that a bit later to the party. But just a couple of things that have been in the garage workshop I wanted to draw your attention to. So, fellow woodworkers, that is the end of my July blog video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're new to the channel, please can I ask you to subscribe, like and comment, and hit the notification bell so you can get informed of future and upcoming videos. If you are a regular subscriber, thank you so much for watching again. Don't forget to like and comment, and I'll catch you on next week's edition of the Garage Workshop. Take care, fellow woodworkers.